Welcome to FDSMTG News for Friday, February 16th, 2024. Brought to you today with the awesome help of the folks over on the PlayEDH team. Be sure to check out their link in the description down below. Heritage Auctions will be running an auction starting on March 14th that will include one copy of every card from Alpha, including a signed Power 9. Wargamer.com reported that many of these cards are in excellent condition, with a BSG rating of 9 for the Black Lotus and a 9.5 for the Time Walk. It will be interesting to see what prices these cards go for, as it will show what people are willing to pay for Power 9 in today's market. Bidding starts on March 14th for all cards in this set, so you have a few weeks to win the lottery or something like that. So look, you have a chance to get an entire set of Alpha if you're Jeff Bezos. And I will take this opportunity for an entire set going on sale to plug my Let's Make a Set series that I do for most standard sets that come out. What I do is I open up 3 booster boxes. In the case of Murders at Karlov Manor, I opened 2 play boosters and 1 collector booster, and I try to see how many of the cards I can get of the full set. And to be clear, I just want 1 copy of every individually named card. I don't care about the different frames or anything like that. I just want to see how close I can get. And with Murders at Karlov Manor, well, I'll just link to the video and let you check it out. It's a lot of fun. And I put a lot into these videos. They're probably the most editing intensive videos that I do, and also they are the least watched. So check it out and let me know what you think. Eminence Gaming is no more. It's now topdeck.gg. On February 9th, the Twitter account topdeck.gg_ tweeted a document that Eminence Gaming, currently the top competitive EDH event organization, is now topdeck.gg. The announcement does not go into detail about why they decided to rebrand at this point in time, but it did go into the standard PR speak about how they are dedicated to continue providing you with top-notch events that inspire, etc., etc. So be aware, if you are looking for Eminence Gaming, it's now topdeck.gg. Link to the announcement below if you like reading PR puff pieces. The DreamHack Regional Championship last weekend may have been decided by a mental misplay. No, not that one. Min Nguyen was playing Aiden Lamson in the finals for the Regional Championship, and during Game 2, Nguyen played a violent outburst, which requires 1, a red, and a green to cast. The problem was he had already used his only green mana earlier in the turn to suspend a Crashing Footfalls, and no one noticed. Nguyen, Lamson, the spectators, even the 3 judges who were watching the match did not catch it. Even the chat of the live stream didn't catch it until a few minutes later. By that point, the players were already scooping up their cards because Nguyen had already effectively won the game, having 2 Force of Negations in hand. The 3rd game, Nguyen got the perfect starting hand and made short work of Lamson. Now, to be clear, I'm not saying Min Nguyen cheated. This was at the end of a long day of the highest level of MTG play. It cooks your brain a bit is what I'm saying. Also, looking over the footage of their gameplay, there is no evidence of a pattern of mistakes like this, so this is most likely a misplay that no one caught. As for the judges, I hate to lay it at their feet because they also were dealing with brains the consistency of oatmeal at that point. It's unfortunate that such a high-level tournament was decided via this mistake, but this happens from time to time. Hopefully everyone can learn from this little whoopsie. Just a quick programming note that next week we won't be releasing a regular episode of FDSMTG News, as I will be in Chicago for MagicCon. I may drop a quick episode on Friday. I also plan on doing some interviews with whoever is willing to talk to me, so let me know if there's anyone you would like me to chat with and or any questions you want me to ask. This should be fun and entirely within my comfort zone. The addendum to the Competitive Magic Tournament Rules and Infraction Procedure Guide for Commander events have been released. The MTRA-IPG Twitter account, that is the Competitive Multiplayer Addendum account, released the official addendum on February 12th. The addendum covers how tournament mechanics, rules, as well as how match points work in a multiplayer setting. It also covers some penalties for situations that are specific to multiplayer gameplay. A link to the document is in the description below. Be sure to check out MTech Cave for fantastic collection management solutions, as well as other things like Magic cards, Warhammer minis, even Legos. Check them out today and be sure to use the link below and the code FDS at checkout for a discount, and it helps out the channel. Thanks. On February 13th, Wizards announced the return of Commandfests. Starting in April, Commandfest will kick off with the weekend of April 19th in Dallas, Texas, San Francisco, Birmingham, and Beijing, China. That one starts on the 20th. There will be 8 more Commandfests spread out through the remainder of the year, and I'll link it below so you can get a chance to check out if any will be near you. None are near me, sadly, though they did say they will be announcing more dates and locations in the coming weeks, so maybe, calm down a bit before you run to Twitter. They may not be ignoring your area. There is still hope. Not to be outdone, the very next day on February 14th, SCG-Con announced their slate of events for the rest of the year. Starting in March in Philadelphia, there will be a total of 8 SCG-Cons spread out in 2024. That's a lot of events. At this rate, we will have an MTG-specific event 2 weekends each month, at least for the rest of the year. Even event releases are getting out of control now. We can all agree that March of the Machine Aftermath was a mistake, right? I think we can all agree about that. We're talking about Homeland's level, maybe even Magic 30th level of whoopsie. It seems Wizards is on the same page as well. Mark Rosewater on Blogatog stated that it was hated. Apparently they had planned to give Outlaws at Thunder Junction an Aftermath-like mini-set afterwards. When they saw that Aftermom was so poorly received, they decided to take the After Junction cards and just jam them in the main set. During the weekly MTG stream, they discussed Aftermom's reception and how it is affecting future products. They also announced Beyond boosters, which will be released with Assassin's Creed Universes Beyond. And, Beyond boosters are familiar. We have a grand total of 8 cards, technically 7 cards because the 8th slot is a token or an ad card. These boosters will have 3 uncommons, a land or a scene card, we don't know what a scene card is yet, a rare or mythic, a traditional foil card, and a booster fun card that could be foil or non-foil. And this seems a lot like an epilogue booster. I mean, a lot like it. Did they not just say they have heard us and disliked Aftermom? To their credit, they did say they took a lot of our feedback into consideration when creating the Beyond boosters, and price was one of those bits of feedback. I really hope they really took that into consideration. I mean, really. Are you excited about the Beyond booster? Let me know in the comments below. Oh yeah, it's probably a good idea to mention that Hasbro had its earnings call this week, and it's not good. They missed all targets. Wizards is still doing well, but they didn't hit the marks they were supposed to hit. So yeah, Hasbro continues to ride Wizards into the ground. Who could have predicted that? Starting in 2025, 2 of the 6 main sets released per year will be Universes Beyond. We can probably assume that the 2 in 2025 are the Marvel Universes Beyond sets, as they stated that Marvel will be releasing multiple sets. Though that could change, maybe they're doing 1 in 2025 and 1 in 2026. Who knows? We'll find out soon. I mean, I can't say that I'm surprised. Lord of the Rings was the best-selling set of all time, and while many attribute that to the whole One Ring chase for the one of one card, I suspect it would have taken that title regardless, so it makes sense from a business perspective to try and make as many of these sets as possible. Am I happy about that pace of release? No, not really. I also think it may do more harm than good, but hold on to your wallets, it's going to be a bumpy ride. The Sheldons Spellbook Secret Lair has been revealed on the Rules Committee official Twitch stream on February 15th. Sheldon Menery, often referred to as the godfather of Commander, was a founding member of the Commander Rules Committee, and a big reason Commander is as popular as it is today. Prior to his time as the dawn of EDH, he worked as a judge for Magic, performing as head judge at many of the earliest Pro Tours in Magic's history. Sheldon passed away from cancer in September 2023, and this Secret Lair drop has been designed to commemorate him. This Secret Lair will include special art for the following cards: Command Tower, Eldamri's Vineyard, an Italian language version of Greater Good, Ink Shield, Sheldon the Commander, which is the card Ruhan of the Fomori, Soul Ring, and Teferi's Protection. Not only will each card have new art, they will also have special flavor text, most of them being Sheldon's favorite quotes. The Secret Lair will be going on sale on February 26th, and you can purchase it up through March 24th. And unlike other Secret Lair drops, this will be time boxed to demand, which basically means they will print as many as they receive orders for. In other words, this is not a limited print run. As long as you order within the time frame, you will get a copy. And proceeds for this Secret Lair will be going to benefit the American Cancer Society. Thanks again to the PlayEDH crew for their help in putting this episode together. Be sure to join their Discord using the link down below. That about does it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and you all have a wonderful day. Apologies for the lack of bloopers in this episode, because I'm doing it a little differently, and I'm whoopsie. As it will show what people are going to be. The announcement did not. No, the announcement did not. Link to the announcement below if you like reading. Just a quick programming. Just a prick. Oh, damn. I'm sorry. This is not nearly as funny. That just gave me the giggles. Oh my God. I was worried I was going to have enough bloopers. Let me try that again so it makes sense. The addendum covers how the tournament... The addendum covers how... At this rate, we will have a MTG... Yes, we will have an MTG... We can all agree that March of the Machine Aftermath... Aftermath. They saw how poorly it was received, and they decided to jam all of the Aftermath Outlaws at Sunder Sunction. We can probably assume that the two in 2025 are the Marvel universes. So it makes sense from a